My wife loves one of our sons more than the others. Today, she made a mistake that might cost her our family. My wife, Jennifer, has always favored our youngest son, Lucas, while treating our other boys like they're invisible. Lucas is her golden child because he's a star athlete, and she lives vicariously through his success. Yesterday was our middle son, Daniel's high school graduation. Not just any graduation. He was valedictorian, the first in our family to achieve it. I'd helped him prepare his speech for weeks. Jennifer promised she'd be there early to get front row seats. But that morning, Lucas called from his college 2 states away. He'd made the basketball team's starting lineup for next season and wanted to celebrate. Nothing urgent, nothing that couldn't wait one day. Jennifer immediately started packing. I need to take him to dinner tonight, she announced. This is huge for his career. I reminded her about Daniel's graduation at 7 p.m. She promised she'd fly back in time. I'll be there before he walks across that stage, she swore. 7 o'clock came. The ceremony started. I saved 2 seats next to me. One for Jennifer, one for our oldest son, Marcus, who was filming everything. Daniel's name was called for his valedictorian speech. He scanned the crowd, looking for his mother. I watched his face fall when he realized the seat was empty. He delivered his speech flawlessly, about overcoming obstacles and believing in yourself even when others don't. Every word felt like it was meant for Jennifer. The crowd gave him a standing ovation. She missed it, all of it. At 8 p.m., she finally texted, "Flight delayed, so sorry, record everything." But Marcus had been tracking her location because he suspected something. She wasn't at an airport. She was at Lucas's favorite restaurant, 3 states away, posting Instagram stories of their celebration dinner. Proud mom, Dosh's future NBA star, read her caption, with a photo of Lucas's dessert, a chocolate cake she'd ordered to celebrate his achievement. She hadn't forgotten Daniel's graduation. She'd chosen not to come. Daniel saw the posts during the reception. His girlfriend found him outside, sitting on the curb in his cap and gown, crying. "Why does she hate me?" he asked quietly. "She doesn't hate you, buddy." "Then why wasn't she here?" "This was the biggest day of my life, Dad. I worked 4 years for this." Lucas got on a starting lineup and she flew across the country. I became valedictorian and she didn't even show up. I had no answer, because he was right. When we got home, Daniel went straight to his room. An hour later, he came down with his acceptance letter to MIT and a printed apartment lease. "I'm leaving in 2 weeks instead of August," he said calmly. "I called them. They'll let me start summer classes early." "Son, please. I'm done, Dad. I've spent 18 years trying to be good enough for her. Today proved I never will be." Marcus stepped forward. "I'm going with him. I already talked to my job about transferring to their Boston office." My heart shattered. I was losing both of them. Jennifer got home at midnight, exhausted from her trip. She found me in the living room with Daniel and Marcus's childhood photos spread across the coffee table. "How was graduation?" she asked, like she'd just missed a school play. "You should ask Daniel yourself, except he's not here. He left." "Marcus too." Her face went pale. "What do you mean left?" "I mean our sons are gone, Jennifer. Daniel's moving to MIT 2 months early, and Marcus is going with him. They said not to contact them." "That's ridiculous. Over one graduation?" "Over 18 years of one graduation," Marcus said from the doorway. We hadn't heard him come back. "I came to get one more box." He pulled out his phone and read from his notes. "When I made varsity soccer, you missed the game because Lucas had a cold. When I got accepted to college, you forgot to call because you were at Lucas's practice. When Daniel won the science fair, you left early to drive Lucas to a tournament. When Daniel got into MIT, you said, 'That's nice,' and spent an hour on the phone with Lucas's coach." Jennifer tried to interrupt, but Marcus kept reading. "We've kept a list. 43 times you chose Lucas over us in the last 3 years alone. Today was just the one that finally broke Daniel." He looked her in the eyes. "You have one son now. Hope he's enough." The door closed. Jennifer tried to call them both. Blocked. She broke down crying, asking me how to fix it. I honestly don't know if she can. This morning, Daniel texted me, "Tell Mom I hope Lucas's starting lineup was worth it." Jennifer has spent all day trying to reach them, getting nowhere. And suddenly, she's realized that favoring one son has cost her the other 2 forever. Marcus texted an hour ago, "We're staying gone, Dad, but you're welcome in Boston anytime." He didn't include Jennifer in that invitation.